Hello everyone and welcome back to our mini kit rotation. We are on episode 9, we are on week 2, and we are stitching on the Believe chart. I know I said last episode that we were going to go over and finish the V and the E. Well, I was able to finish the V, but I ran out of thread, so I'm deciding to move over here to do the L, at least, to have the chart more centered for next rotation, or at least next episode, because I don't know how far we'll get in this chart before we have to switch over to the next one. And I don't know if I mentioned it in any of the other videos. I don't recall doing so, but I have all of my windows open right now because it is so gorgeous out. Like, it got up to the 70s today, which is, I think, the first time it's gone up to the 70s all year so far. And because it got up into the 70s, I've had all the windows open all day, and I don't know how powerful the microphone is on this camera. I haven't actually had cause to test it as to the extent of how much it picks up from how far away. So if there's any background noise or anything like cars going by or loud voices or loud music, because we have a lot of people who love to blare their car music with their windows rolled down around here. I'm not like in the city, but I'm like right outside the city, so there's still a lot of hustle and bustle and stuff going on. So if there's anything that gets picked up by the camera, I apologize. But let us finish this L here. I also wanted to start moving this way, so when it comes time to do the block colors, the green and the orange and the yellow, that it'll be easier to count where we're supposed to start by coming over here, because I don't know if I'm going to finish all the letters before I just go ahead and do that or not. Haven't decided. I never do the chart the same way. Sometimes I go move to a different color because I might be bored of this pink come next week, you know? I might be bored of the pink. I might be like, I'm sick of pink. I'm going to move on to yellow and do part of the yellow thread instead, and it'll be easier to center if I don't have to count all the way from this eye here and move to where the yellow starts. This pink is kind of shedding just a little bit of shedding, a little bit of fuzz. Okay, and this is where I need to go over for the actual L part. By the way, I don't know if I said, but that is one ugly V. This is definitely going to be one of those things where the back stitch makes the letter, because that is an ugly V. Ugly. It looks more like a Y, just like as it is right now without any back stitch on it. I suppose they wanted to make sure that the letters were all condensed in the same size and stuff, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with the shape of that letter. We'll just have to see how the back stitch makes it turn out. It's one of those things where the back stitch is going to make it, definitely. Because it's got fractional stitching in it. I mean, there's an argument to be made of having the fractional stitching with the border of the back stitch being on the outside, so it does actually look like a border, because, and then there's an argument to be made of, if you have a solid stitch, just like back stitching over that, so a part of it is going to always stick out from underneath the back stitch. So it's more like a soft border, I guess. So I guess it's like a firm border versus a soft border. I prefer my borders fractional stitching for the borders, which is, you know, I hate fractional stitching, but it's a necessary evil, I think, in order to make things look nice when it comes to the finished product. So I believe we're coming up to the 5-minute mark here, so I'm going to make sure I do my counting right, but I probably won't get any stitching in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so this is the start of the E. And here we are, we're at the 5-minute mark here. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop. Okay, so this is where we're at. Starting of the E, Liev, one more letter E, the letter B, and we got one more episode before we're done with the week. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.